Hey guys, Reed here with my Dark Souls playthrough. Today we're gonna go kill Seath, and then maybe take a shot at who's left? Um, I don't even know who's next. Maybe someone in the Demon Ruins. So I got the Chandler stuff there. Oh, come on. There we go. The reason I got that is it's pretty decent, and I think... Nope, that'll be... There we go. So, I'm quite sure that this just gives me overall more defense than my other stuff. Maybe I'll just cut this after Seath. Short little episode. Sorry, still thinking to myself a little bit. So, yeah, you can just run past these crystal golems. Nothing too dangerous about them. At least those ones up there. This one, it can kill you very easily if you do that, but in a wrong spot. You'll notice I kind of like fell there almost. That is not good, and it's gotten me killed many times because when you're falling, you can't block, obviously, and if you can't block, you take that hit full to the face. So maybe what I'll do today, the plan will be killing Seath, and then maybe I'll make a run through New Londo to hopefully get another chunk. And if I can do that, then good stuff will happen. So I just killed those guys. This guy can jump down, and he's been doing it pretty regularly for me, but if you just run past him, it's no big deal. Trying to think. Oh, maybe I'll go to the Painted World. I can show a neat little skip there. Excuse me. Had a hot pocket earlier, and one thing I've noticed is that the barbecue chicken lean pockets with pretzel bread are so amazing. I mean, okay, come on. Like, when you eat a hot pocket, you're like, oh, whatever, this is gonna be pretty mediocre. So here's a neat little trick that I think Epic Nambro honestly showed me back before I really kind of played this game. Is if you stand here, Seath will break that crystal with his beam, and he's invincible for the first oh god, oh man, this is bad. 2 clams is not fun. So yeah, with a running attack I take off about full bar. I really just want him to snipe that clam, whether it be through, yeah, so, as you can see, killed it. Honestly, Seath's pretty easy. You just kind of duck in and out of the mid-range that he has. Going for the tail, however, is a much different story. It's very difficult to do by yourself. The best method I've found, honestly, this one is one of the other. Oh, sprint! Come on! Alright, yeah. So, that's another one of his most dangerous moves, is that sort of blast, but it has a pretty low area of effect, or like off to the sides of him. It's less than his tentacles, as you can see. So it's pretty easy to avoid if you just run to the sides. These guys can drop Twinkling Titanite, like so. And it used to be, before they patched it so that the giant blacksmith sells Twinkling Titanite, it used to be that that's the only way you could get it, is farming these clams. So actually, you know what I'm going to do before this, is go to Firelink, and we'll kill a stray demon. Because that's, sorry, took a... Hopefully the microphone didn't catch, like, just breathing kind of into it there. So, with it, I'm going to keep my strength and dexterity like this. Probably bump that up to, yeah, that. And I'm going to take my intelligence up to 15. Because that will let me use Greater Magic Weapon. And I'll use Greater Magic Weapon in conjunction with my longsword to hopefully boost its damage to a very high value. This is sort of just a like standard, you know, magic swordsman type build. Initially I was gonna go for, you know, 40-40, and then, or well, I guess 40-40, 40-40, 40 in vitality, 40 in endurance, 40 in, oh man, that roll right there has been so difficult for me to get. So yeah, we'll kill Stray Demon. Oh jeez, oh jeez. This is good, since I... Oh no, I already upgraded my stats here. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You know, I usually, if you run away before he finishes his talk, or I think even before he gets to like the second bit of it, he won't leave. So you can kind of use that to your advantage, and I'm not trying to say, just keep him there. I mean, he'll every time you run past me, he says, "You sorry fool," blah 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 blah. I don't know. I kind of just like having him there. He adds nothing besides his presence, but it's fun to, you know, downward strike him as you're going to the kiln of the first flame. So I'm not going to grab the key on the roof there, because all it unlocks is the way to the master key, or not master key, the rusted iron ring. And honestly, I don't need to do that. So here you just pose as an egg, wait for like 10 seconds, and the bird will take me away. When I first heard about this, I didn't believe it was true. I was like, huh, how the hell do I even get up here? And then, you know, it's one of those things that you don't realize. Like, I don't know how, well, I mean, I assume I know how someone figured it out, but, you know, it's one of those things you don't think about. Like, oh, I wonder if I can get back to this first area I was in. And, you know, I really should have figured, because, oh, jeez, these torch guys are very dangerous. I mean, they die in one hit, but, you know, still, they pack a punch. Anyways, yeah, when I first did it, I was like, how the hell did someone figure that out? Oh, jeez. Okay, so now, we have to heal once, which is unfortunate. Oh, that will bring me down. Come on. There it is. That move's a little bit hard to avoid. It's one of his harder moves to avoid. This is honestly one of the worst spots I could be in. But a lot of people have trouble with this guy, apparently. And, you know, as long as you stay behind him, he's kind of a joke. Like, as you can see, just back up, you have time to heal. I mean, obviously, for someone first fighting him, it's not going to be just, oh, just get behind him, blah blah blah. It's so easy. But, I mean, he's not a hard guy, or he's not a hard boss. He, she, I can't even tell. But a neat thing is that the exit to this area is blocked off when you first start the game, obviously. But, or actually, it might not be now that I'm thinking about it. But you can't get to this guy when you first really start the game, like before you get out of the tutorial. But one thing I've noticed is that you can kill it, or you can shoot it with arrows through the little gap. And I know I haven't tried this on my own personally, but I'm curious if you could actually kill him, and if anything would happen before you, you know, start the game. If anything neat would happen. I doubt it, but just a neat little thing, and you probably actually lose the slab. So that's the main reason I did this, not for, you know, eternal glory, but for that slab. And, you know, I might actually swap up my shit to that, and this. Nope, mid-roll. Sorry, gotta play around with my armor. Find something neat. Oh, looks pretty big. Good. What's my... Can I throw on these? Nope, mid-roll. Sorry. There we go. This'll work. I'm a big fan of the legs of this thing, as well as the chest. Obviously, Black Knight's no problem as long as you can parry. This guy used to give me a ton of trouble. Like, the first 5 or 6 times I played through this game, it was just a hell fighting that guy. And I'm gonna grab the Peculiar Doll. That's the other reason I came here. You know what, why not? We'll grab the Crest Shield. I'm only in about 10 minutes so far. So, we'll just keep going. Yeah, anyways, the first time I played this game, both the Asylum Demon and that Black Knight there posed a ton of trouble. Sorry, I'm used to Monster Hunter. I'm holding the run button while climbing the ladder. Like I've said before, Monster Hunter's a really fun game. If you like this game, you'd probably like that game. You should check it out. Anyways, back to what I was saying. My little plug there for Monster Hunter. I found this guy really hard, or the Asylum Demon really hard, or sorry, Stray Demon, I'll call by the correct name, really hard when I first played because that orb explosion thing, like, I would get killed by it every time. The safe way to fight that boss, of course, if you don't know already, is to, when you roll or drop down, if you roll away from him, and also this is a little neat thing, you can see Oscar in there, sort of just in there, he stands there until you come around here. Oh, really, sorry, focusing a little bit. There we go, that should be the end of him in World R2. Anyways, the safe thing to do is roll away instead of rolling towards it to get behind it, which is a little bit counterintuitive. Like, why do I want to run from the boss when I'm not even hurt yet? You know. But what that does is it takes you far enough away from the explosion that you won't get hit by it, and most likely instantly killed, because, you know, I don't know, you probably don't have very good gear, or maybe you do, but most likely you haven't been upgrading your armor, because that makes no sense to you. At least it didn't in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it does. Also, yeah, to leave you just sit, or you can hold more bone back if you last rested at Firelink. So now we're back in Firelink. I probably should have hold more bone now that I think about it. I'm gonna just roll onto this roof. And down here. And there you go. Anyways, let's see here. What do I need to do now? I think I said Camille, but before I do that, I want to go to Chamber of the Princess. I want to go to Anor Londo to... You know what, we'll go human here, and maybe I'll get invaded. That'll be exciting. Wow, I completely lost my train of thought. Bleh. Oh, nope, I want to level up a little bit first, too. So I don't lose too many souls if I die. Not that I'm really planning on it, but, you know, you never know. So, this is another little shortcut. It's just dropping right down there. Now, coming up are two really hard enemies, at least in my opinion. I assume they're supposed to be like Blades of the Dark Moon, coming to get vengeance on you for killing Guinevere. But it's these two guys that I think in total they drop about 10,000 souls, but if you can parry them, or if you can take them down to one more, is a better thing to say. Not, ooh, yikes. Didn't know that girl could actually parry me. That was a neat little counter hit, I think, or semi-counter hit. 3-hit stagger him. Neat to know. And yeah, he's toast. Usually that goes a lot more poorly for me, but today's my lucky day. So another thing to note is you can check and actually see if you're getting invaded. If you know, we'll kill Gwendolyn. That'll be fun. Anyway, sorry. So see, I'm getting invaded now, potentially. Whenever the Homeward Bone sort of dies, like you can't use it, that means you're getting invaded or something through internet connectivity is happening. It's a neat little sort of marker that you can use to gauge whether you're actually getting invaded or not. Oh, and I am getting invaded. Probably gonna die to this guy, honestly, because I don't have very good vitality. Oh, jeez. I thought I was locked onto him. Oh, good lord. Oh, this guy's the gankest. Oh, yikes. It's going poorly. Oof. Oof. Yep, and I'm toast. No big deal. My only real goal was to get to, yeah, this guy. Look at that. Anyways, my only real goal was to get to the bonfire in there. It's kind of silly that you can't warp to that. It honestly makes me bad a little bit. And this is another thing. If you die here, you actually get sent to that bonfire back there, which is kind of neat, I guess. But anyways, I'm just trying to get to that bonfire before you fight Ornstein and Smo, so I can hopefully get, if I'm really lucky, I'll get a Silver Knight weapon. If I'm not so lucky, I'll get I'll just get the Divine Club. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Sorry, I had to face away from the camera or microphone there to hopefully not breathe into it. I'm sitting in a kind of awkward position. So yeah, that move is easily the best move to parry because it's just more reliable, at least for me. So, you know what we'll do? Throw this on. That's very tricky because when you think he's going to hit, he doesn't. He kind of like cocks it one more. And if I'm really lucky, I'll get a sword. A sword would be ideal, although it would be a really heavy sword. So, main goal here, I haven't been through here, is to get the Divine Club. That'll help me kill Nito really quickly. You know what? I don't really want to fight this Mimic. Oh wait, did I use all my Woods Talismans? I did. Yikes. Forgot already. But this guy goes down quickly. He drops a Cloak Club, which you can then undo to Divine. So all I really want here is, actually I'm just gonna grab it all. I opened the wrong chest. All I really wanted was the gauntlets. Also because I think they're the best looking thing in that whole set. And because, you know, they give a ton of poise, and they're not really bad. For a long time before Giant's Armor was discovered to be like the best armor, excuse me, it was believed that Havel's was the best, so like a lot of new people would, yeah, see. Getting that is hard, and you can't parry that shield bash, unfortunately. It would make my life a lot easier, but grab these Sunlight Medals for no real reason, just to grab them. And then we'll make one last trip. We'll rest at this bonfire, because this is honestly a really nice bonfire to rest at, in my opinion. It kind of puts you right in the center of Anor Londo. And then we'll make a trip to right in front of the Painted World. Maybe we'll go to the Painted World. I don't really want to kill Priscilla, because that's a nice PvP spot. Oh jeez, yikes. So yeah, that move has 3 strikes. Not a lot of people know that. Or, well, I guess a lot of people know that, but not a lot of people realize that. So hopefully, yep, I got a spear. That's really lucky. Because that spear is very, very powerful when you want to upgrade all the way. Honestly, a sword would be better with 40 dexterity. Because I believe it gets to, yeah, whatever. No big deal. So, oh man. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, going right in front of the Painted World to get Greater Magic Weapon. That is the goal. And it shouldn't be too hard to get. The one thing I'll have to... Actually, probably should have warped to the, regular Anor Londo bonfire. Well, actually, no, at this point I don't really need to. I was just thinking about that. There's no real need for me to do that. But yeah, we'll go to the Painted World. I'll show you guys how I know what I want to get in the Painted World. I want to get the legs, dark leather stuff. I'll show you guys, hopefully, a quick way to get to Priscilla. It's probably not going to be, but
How
Oof,
dare
yikes.
you produce
Usually
a
she
blade
applies
from the
Darkening
dead?
Blade here.
Oh,
Oddly enough
how
that she
did you ever
hasn't.
get this far? I shall end your
Actually, you know what? I don't ever really fight her. I don't know why, I just don't like to kill her. Oh, come on. Sprint. I don't know what the deal is. It just feels wrong, almost. Like... I didn't even do this, but... And I went up, didn't I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Well. Oh well.
But how?
It's pretty much an easy way to kill most anything. It's just to R1 spam with the longsword or falchion. Falchion's better, since I got Firekeeper Soul. There you go. Oh wow, got some weird dizziness going on with me right there. I don't know if anyone else got that, but it kind of seemed like the area was moving. So yeah, I don't need to go down to the Dark Moon Tomb, and that probably won't. At least not yet. Maybe I will, because brass armor looks pretty neat. But I'm honestly not a big fan of it. Just something about it looks weird to me. Like, not like it's bad, but it's just not good. I don't know, at least the chest, the head looks cool. The legs, meh, whatever. They're legs. So, gonna aggro all three of these guys since they should die in just about one hit. Yeah. It's one of the nice things about these guys. Another thing that kind of sucks is they're like delayed attacks. So, let's see if I can shut off. So this guy, then he does it. Obviously you can't do it like that, but something about these guys is a little weird. And I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be girls. No, never mind. They're guys. They're definitely men. Well, you can see for yourself. You can see their boobies. I see no boobies. So we're just gonna sprint past them all. And into the painted world we go. Skip that. It's a pretty neat cutscene. And we're going to be running past a lot of things here. Mostly, well, for no real reason, I guess, but mostly just because it's easier. Oh, and I'll go human, because I want to kill Xanthus King Jeremiah. Hopefully I don't get invaded. I probably shouldn't. I think I'm low enough that Dark Race won't be able to invade me. But, you know, you never know. Oh, wait, I still have this on. I'll throw that out. No real need to for it, but, you know, why not? So, Painted World's odd. It's one of those places where, like, things do a lot of damage. It's like Duke's Archives, almost. Like, these hollows do a ton of damage if you, well, I don't have very good gear on. That's part of it, but, they just do a crap load of damage, it seems like. For no real reason, just, I don't know, this is, oh god damn it. That was going to be a skip there. If I don't die here. Jesus. But yeah, like, you think you so just run past these guys, they'll do nothing to me, but then you just end up getting blasted by their insane damage. So I missed that jump, no big deal. What I'm doing here is a skip to just kind of skip over most everything up here. Oop, come down here, hopefully not get hit by this torch guy. And this puts me right in front of the, this area. So you can open that up, and then I could go rest at the bonfire, but we're just gonna YOLO this, and hopefully not die. The real threat is these torch guys. But he went, oh god, didn't even see that guy. Unfortunately, we have to heal again, but I get sniped by some guy. And these guys are hidden all over the place. And they're very key. Oh jeez. But yeah, these guys, torch hollows, unexpectedly strong. So you come down here if you're in human form, you're like, oh, cool stuff. And then boom, you get invaded by Xanthus King Jeremiah. Neat little bit of trivia, Xanthus in some language means yellow. Yeah, but mostly he's like a throwback to the old monk in Demon Souls. The reason for that is because his armor, well, if you were, the cool thing about Demon Souls is that the boss of World 3, the Tower of Latria, if you were to, if you were to invade there, you'd get summoned as the boss for that player. And so that person, you'd fight like a PvP fight as a boss. I'm going through this fog gate backwards. Anyways, you'd fight him as a boss to your area, and it kind of sucked for the Invader, honestly, because 9 times out of 10, if a person got invaded there before, they'd bring phantoms with them. So this is a neat little skip that I'm probably not going to be able to do. Essentially, what the attempt is to jump like just across there. You can make that jump, and you can kill that guy there. But you can make that jump, and it just puts you right like where you need the annex key for. But that's fine that I don't make that. Bummer about that is that I'll have to go through this upper area and I'll have to drop down. But that's not too big a deal. One thing that I always forget about is this guy right here. He hops over and then he dies. But many times I've just climbed up here thinking he won't be a threat. He is a big threat. Well, big is a harsh word. He is a threat. So these guys toxify you if you kill them and you get too close. Oh, well, I'm just going to fall down. This is potentially very dangerous. Oh, God. So, a little skip there is to just sort of hop to that, and it gets you the Velcro Rapier, and you're in the annex area. Neat, and very hard to do, in my opinion. Oh, good God. I thought that would kill them. And, you know, rats. I hate rats. So this honestly was going to hopefully be a quick little trip. It's not going to be a quick little trip. Probably going to end the episode after this. May or may not fight Priscilla. Yeah. Definitely going to end the episode. I'm not going to fight Priscilla. So, this just takes me here. I'll have to climb up that long-ass ladder again. Nothing too big, but I've actually got some cool armor. If I throw the European Guardian robe on. It may not look like it, but this is some neat-ass armor. And this isn't really a skip, you can just drop down here. It looks like you're gonna die, but you don't. And there's a Ring of Sacrifice over here. So we'll make one more. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll come back to get that if I need to. Now, yikes. These guys, pretty sure are a throwback to. Oh God, they really spread out. That's not good. A throwback to Demon Souls again, with the first boss of the first world. I think it was called the Vanguard? I'm not entirely sure on that, but it was something similar. And, okay, so normally the skip that most people know about is that thing going there, but if I do this right, you can just climb here and walk around here. So that saves you a time, well, not really a ton of time, but save you some effort. Oh jeez. Of course you have to deal with the screen shaking, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And most likely, also the that guy drops down, which kind of sucks. Oh God, very suck. But if you can get around him, he shouldn't bother you. I hope not, at least. Also, those arrows fly forever, it seems like. Thanks. So we'll just run past her. I will be coming back here, I can already guarantee it. And I think I'm just going to end the episode right about now. Sorry if this wasn't too exciting. I kind of had a lot more planned. But, you know, next time we'll go to, oh, I don't even know. We'll kill Nito, and then work our way towards Bed of Chaos. Alright, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed it.